I'm just putting on the covers for the switches.
Elizabeth Hartman.
And then I have to test it and make sure it works.
Wires and covers switch boxes.
We have to do a meter test before we can take it up to be graded.
She wants to own her own business.
So when I was younger, I used to go to work with my dad a lot, and he's an electrician. Also, my brother is an electrician, and my stepfather is an electrician.
So, no shock, she's amped about electric.
We teach juniors and seniors the basics.
I am testing to see if
Michael Metcalf.
the current can flow through these switches properly.
Here's the confirming beep.
But now it should be on.
His three-way switch works.
Yeah.
The basics of going onto a work site in electrical trade fields.
Vic Voshell.
You'll need your calculator.
In Cecil County, generates graduates grounded and confident.
They'll learn basic hand tools. They'll learn how to measure. They'll learn how to take power tools, use them safely, accurately,
All right, you ready?
as little waste as possible. I want them to gain the confidence so when they go out into a very chaotic work site, that they feel comfortable and they'll have the confidence to grow with their skills. I want you to bend a 60 and I want you to bend a 45 today.
Colin Forrest bends to the task.
And we're making a 3.7
It's a difficult, curvy combination.
to go over objects or around stuff.
High on the shop wall, saddles run power over objects and around stuff.
One of the easiest ways to get the measurement on this
In the classroom,
is just take your level, set it right on there.
Voshell teaches
We're
technique.
going to be going from the end of the table to the center of the obstruction.
In the shop, Eddie Schweizer puts technique to the test.
I don't see perfection, but like this could go down. This should be touching, the bottom of this should be touching this.
He knows he can do it.
If you can bend that bend, you can bend anything.
18 and one quarter, 19 and a quarter.
They measure
Right now I'm checking to see if my pipe is dog-legged at all.
and they eyeball. Work to get it right. Voshell understands the degree of difficulty. He walks the racks of conduit, teacher and preacher, mightily aware that jobs are waiting for students with the right background, training, and desire.
The desire to have a future. And the workforce is retiring. And now there's a huge need to fill that void.
This should be matching that. No. This should be matching that.
Well, that does not match.
Looks like we're on a downhill slope, baby.
Both students and contractors appreciate Voshell's guidance and dedication to the program. Good morning. The contractors visit the classroom.
This June, Trime will have been in business for 55 years. We work very closely with Vic Voshell and his team to help recruit and find some of the best talent we can possibly get. And we've found that the core values of the students here align very closely with our company. So integrity, honesty, hard work, and then work to develop their skills and hopefully have an employee for life.
Right now I'm a acting foreman on a
Tim Wright
air separation plant job.
walked the halls at Cecil Tech and now works at
The
Triam.
class was able to teach me the fundamentals of the field. They saw the initiative that I had and the willingness to learn. After I got out of Cecil County School of Technology, I only had 3 years of schooling.
It was paid for by the company.
The pink glasses actually were just a today thrown-in thing, but I wear my pink belt and my pink shirt a lot.
Liz Hartman comes packing personality,
She's like a sponge.
yet serious, eager to develop new skills.
A lot of communication skills have been built in this class, and problem solving as well, because we have to problem solve on our own. We don't really just get everything handed to us.
And this one is going to go on the brown screw, which is the green screw.
Students here
And then it should work.
close the circuit at Cecil and enter a market riven by retirement and rife with opportunity.
Get them brought up with tools and making sure that they have the basic skills they need to be successful. The Cecil County, Maryland program seems to develop some of the best electricians.
If this is what your desire is, it doesn't get much better.